And with that, we can go ahead and get started with today's lab node Safari, and thank you very much once again for the host. And perfect timing, as I am now starting to... The lab has just reset, so we are figuring out what's going on with it. This is a trap gauntlet. Not only is this a trap gauntlet, it was a quick trap gauntlet. Unfortunately, it didn't have a lot in it. That's fine. You don't know whether enchants are Sarkanias or base. Well, it depends. Do you want to go for that one really big expensive enchant? Then you do Sarkanias. Do you want a bunch of stuff that'll probably sell but it's not as big? Then go do bases. The same principle can be applied to... Oh, hey, it's Argus. Awesome. Argus in the first room. The same principle can be applied to boots versus helmets. Boots probably sell more often than helmets. The helmets can sell for a lot more, but you have to be more patient with them. Yeah. Day 3 of 2019. Will we have a good lab? Really want to farm with a thick jug. Honestly, even if the lab is mediocre, you can still farm it just to get a feel for what it's like to farm lab with that build. That doesn't hurt. It literally doesn't hurt. The jug can't die. Unless there's elemental damage and Azar decides to crit you. Then you might feel something. This is a trap gauntlet, and it's unfortunately in a side room. But thankfully, the side room does connect back to the main path. Yes, this is a side room, but it connects back to the main path, and it is a gold ore, which some people are going to be mad about. 2 Moonstrike projectiles and 40% Ice Nova from one shrine. See, where is... maybe I should just throw my enchants on a Devotos today. Because I've been enchanting boots. Maybe I should just throw it on this Devotos to see if my helmet enchant still exists, or my enchant look still exists. Because apparently everyone else has gotten all the enchants under the sun, except for myself. All of my audio seems fine, so I don't know why there'd be an audio issue. And on top of that, people seem to be responding to what I say. Safarian, thank you very much, man. It's much appreciated. That's what I'm here for. I die in lab, and I figure out where all the nonsense is, so you guys don't have to. Speaking of dying in lab, oh boy. Please no, please no, please no, please no. Okay. That's right. I forgot to reset my POE trade, my Mercury trade messages, because I had to re-download it. Nothing happened, don't worry about it. Okay. Also, this puzzle, easy solution. They always start open. You just hit each of the switches once. I didn't click one of them. There you go. Okay. Always works. Because the puzzle always starts open, just click each of the switches once and you're done. Why do I have 2 Toxic Rain setups? One of them is Mirage Archer. One of them is just raw damage, the other one's Mirage Archer backup, essentially. It's a damage supplement. Good morning, Christo. Yep, that is the solution to that specific puzzle every single time. The 5 switch puzzle, same solution, never changes. Easiest one. Oh, whoa. Forgot to, I was so caught up in explaining that I actually forgot to mark that. Hold on 1 second. Switch puzzle. Okay. So honestly, that's a good start. Oh well, sort of a good start. That's 2 traps and that is at least a trap gauntlet and a puzzle along the main path. There's a trap gauntlet in a side room but the said side room leads back to the main path, so that's okay. And there's also Argus in the first room. Now the reason this is good, that means it doesn't matter where the escort gauntlet is, you know whether or not it's gonna have your last key. Because if you've done 3 gauntlets and puzzles and you've gotten 2 treasure keys, that means you've gotten all the treasure keys. If you've only gotten 1, then you know the last treasure key is going to be in the escort gauntlet. Process of elimination. There's always 2 keys. If you haven't gotten them by now, then you know where your last key is going to be because it has to be in the last one. But now we see, or we try to find out where the dark shrines are. Because that is... I haven't found a dark shrine yet. There are 4 dark shrines. There are 4 dark shrines, a escort gauntlet, and there's a secret passage. I am going to grab the secret passage backwards. Because sometimes when I skip ahead rooms, the program that I use to map out the lab breaks a little bit. Oh no, there's probably dark shrines, I just haven't found them yet. That was only the first section of the lab. There's still 2 full sections to go. Speaking of which, here is a dark shrine. That crit shrine does nothing for me. Plus 1 barrage projectile even worth keeping now. Depending on the helmet, I think some people still use barrage is still used. I could be wrong. But I know there are still there's a lot of enchants that are a lot more valuable. If you want to know about said enchant, exclamation point helmet. Or helms. And that actually has a full list of stuff to enchant. Yep, here's that escort gauntlet. Now, as I was mentioning before, I only got 1 treasure key from the first 3 gauntlets, which means this one has my last treasure key. Right there. But escort gauntlets take forever, so I'm gonna skip it for the sake of getting lab notes done. Did Moobot break? It's either exclamation point helms or exclamation point helmet. Or helm. I think all 3 of those should work. Or Moobot's being screwy. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Moobot. There's also a boot command, if you want a similar thing but for boots. There is not anything for gloves because they're gloves. Honestly, if you have a proper lab running build, even if you have 1 damage phase in the lab is completely doable. This is a side room dark shrine. Oh, that's terrible. What was I saying? One damage and Zaro phases are not a problem for lab running builds because you more often than not are going to be able to handle it. 2 damage phases, they can be sketchy. They can be sketchy. But as long as you have good DPS, can finish the 3rd phase real quick. 2 damage phases aren't that scary. Or yeah, 2 damage phases aren't that scary unless it's conduits or not conduits. Unless it's like an attack speed. Or like, unless it's double attack speed. Double attack speed is terrifying. Because Zaro, yeah, his one-shot swings they fly out at the speed of an auto attack, so that is difficult to deal with. Alright, I see where the secret passage leads to. Just don't get hit. That's how this character works. This is an evasion stacking, blinding, Toxic Rain Pathfinder. This whole build is, hey, just don't get hit. Granted, when I do get hit, I get 1 shot, which is unfortunate, but most of the time I don't get hit. Doing a full run for lab within 10 or 15 minutes, is that considered slow? 15 minutes is slow. Less than 10 minutes is what I would call a good farming speed. Yes, there are builds that do it in like 5 or 2. However, that's like you've invested a lot of currency and been maxed a Pathfinder essentially. But if you can do it in less than 10 minutes, I would say that's good enough. But you can't blind traps. I was talking about blinding a Zaro. Now, when it comes to dealing with trap gauntlets of this character, you can't take damage from trap gauntlets if you're not in the trap gauntlet. So run through the trap gauntlet in like 5 seconds. Or 2 seconds. That's how this character deals with trap gauntlets. Portals, hey! Safest phase as possible. Awesome. Bring a warding flask. Completely negate the fonts. I keep forgetting... Oh, I know I do have a warding flask. I just don't have 100% uptime on it. Alright, goodbye, Zaro. Can't get hit from up there. Makes sense. Yeah, that's how this character deals with trap gauntlet. It's like, oh, there's a trap gauntlet. Oh, there, I went through the trap gauntlet. Yep, we're done. Alright, don't worry about it. Alright, thank you very much for the follow, everyone, by the way. I'm really bad at keeping up with those, with follower names. Mostly because I'm terrible at reading. But also... gotta focus for lab notes. Oh, hey, Dark Shrine number 3. Along the main path. That was a unique item. So I got an extra enchant and a unique item so far. There is... Okay, this is a side... This is a 2-room section, so there is a side room I need to go into. Alright. Side room, please do not have the Dark Shrine. There is another main room I would like to have the Dark... there's another main room that I would like to have the Dark Shrine in. And there you go. Trap Gauntlet done. This is empty. There's nothing in the side room. There's no point of interest in the side, I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you very much for the follows. Much appreciated, everyone. Getting all the followers. How many followers am I at? My dad... Oh. I am almost at 5,000? What? I'm sorry. When did this happen? Yeah, 4,940 according to my dashboard. Awesome. Thank you very much, everyone. And now people are gonna want me to do something at 5,000 followers, aren't they? Or I should do something at 5,000 followers, shouldn't I? The player base doubled at launch. But how much of that doubled player base made it to lab and then learned about POELAB? Oh no, the Dark Shrine's in the side room, isn't it? The room I just ran was empty. Alva cosplay for 5,000 followers. That's gonna... Okay, if I commit to that, it's gonna be made in less than 5 minutes. I feel like I should commit to that. Are there always a certain number of Dark Shrines? There are always 4 Dark Shrines in the lab. Okay. 45 followers away from an Alva cosplay? Is that gonna happen? Am I actually gonna do it? Yeah, here's the Dark Shrine. Only 1% is able to complete the playbase to complete the lab. Oh god. Oh god, I remember seeing that Steam post. Apparently I am in the 1% because I'm able to do Uber Lab on a consistent basis. That is not a real percent. That was someone raging on the Steam forums. That was someone absolutely raging on the Steam forums that they couldn't do lab, and they were convinced that it was the worst thing in the world, and very few people have actually finished lab.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep the empire.
Alright, this is just saws. and the followers are just flying in. Thank you very much, everyone. Oh boy, I guess... I guess I might need to call my mom. Hey mom, I need help with something again. Never a poet's pen. Never a poet's pen. Alright. Let me try the helmet enchant. Decoy totem AoE. Dual strike, critical strike chance. That seems about what I would normally get. Oh god. Oh, level 17 enlighten. Awesome. Alright, one more key. Chat, room 1, 2, box 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which box? And now chat's gonna start flying. Let's see. 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 3. It looks like it's going towards 3. It looks like we got a 3. Six, 4. Alright, we're going with box 3. 3.5. 1, 2, 3. Why have you forsaken me, chat? What have you done? Alright. Let me go ahead and get these Uber lab notes made.